hard. I know, I understand. Congrats, man. You're awesome. So, we're done lah. Let's go. I think basically what we need to understand, of course this one is a long debating, aspect that we need to understand when we talk about. Hello? Okay. When we talk about, I can hear like there's a. Is it mine? Okay. Still got me. Hello. I'm not going to sing, so don't worry, don't put any reverbs or delays. Okay. Okay. Now, you've got all the melodies, the flow, all right. But once you head into the improv, these are the things that you need to consider. I understand you're trying to go modern. You're trying to you sound very modern, things like that. But you only lasted for half a section of the solo before your pulse starts going to 1 and 3 as the main pulse. It's not 2 and 4 anymore. Even though the drummer is giving you, but the three of you are playing, it's like it's like but you guys who are playing this now, the ones and the threes are taking over. So maybe that is why your solo cannot sit properly. And I understand you're trying to do the rhythmic displacement kind of thing, the ers and the ands and the e's and the ands and the ers and the ands and e's and the ands, Yep, that's fine. My suggestion is that if you want to do that, somebody needs to compromise, meaning that you can't ask the drummer to compromise. He doesn't have pitch. The only one that's going to compromise is the both of you, which I think for this particular tune will have to be the bass player. You've got to sit properly, like the 2s and the 4s should be like consistent. Even though you want to walk on 2s, then you walk on 2s. I think you want to try. You want to try just having let's say, where's a good section for you to finish the melody? The second one. Yeah, okay. Come. Okay, I've discovered something also. Why you're smiling? Smiling already. Okay. We all, I think we all are aware with this term, less is more, right? So, give room. Give room for him. And you don't want to start with, already talking a lot. You can always just have some motifs. You want to start with a motif? You already got a lot happening there. So why you want to lagi tambah kan? You want to try again the same section? Rest. Okay, see, this is what I'm trying to say. Like you must give room. And the way I see you play is that you forgot that it's the earth gave us oxygen for us to breathe. So when he was playing, he was like, wow, breathe, breathe, my friend. That's why I asked you to stop. I'm giving you the capacity to breathe. So if you don't breathe, then all whatever you play in front there doesn't make sense. You know, okay, we all know this, right? Miles Davis, he took his own time. Like you can play the whole chorus and he will just sit there and look at you and say, nice shoes, man, nice shoes, you know, things like that. That's my point, lah. You know, I understand it because you already have so much during the melody. Why you wanna, you know, like, I understand, you know, like jazz, you know, I wanna show that I could play super low clear, Lydian flat too, you know, one sharp diminish, you know, I can play like all those, you know, I can do contrapuntal voicings on the guitar. Okay, fine, do, but space. Want to try one more time? This time, your job is to only play 3 notes. Let's see. He can only play 300 notes. What is 3 notes? Come, let's play. Yeah, man. That's fantastic. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Then slowly. Rest. Okay, cool. That was the most expensive note I heard just now when you played. You see? You get what I mean? We know you can play already, don't worry. Because when you're warming up, we listen already lah. Okay? And it was a good thing you made. You gave room. You just like, okay, man. I'm complimenting you while you're showing to him lah. Why like? Okay? Now, okay. Here's another thing. Let's go to the section whereby you start walking. Let's imagine that. Okay, just start from the solo like itself, and then try to build up. Yeah, start from the solo itself. Let him do his thing, and then try to build up and try to do your stuff lah. You know. Okay. Did you notice that you are falling behind? In terms of time. You're falling behind. Did you notice? Yeah, that's right. You're falling behind a bit. So what's the rule of playing bebop or post-bop? What's the? I mean, of course lah. I'm not saying that it's a written rule, but it's a said rule. SAID, not SAD. It's not a sad rule. Okay, it's a said rule. What do you think? No, okay, I give you an analogy, okay? If you're playing pop music, you should be like this. If you're playing R&B, you should be playing like this. If you're playing bebop, you should be playing either this or this. Not necessarily meaning, you rush, but it's that feeling. And may I add, your walking bass, even though you want to concentrate on playing the notes, you want to concentrate on the sharp 11s and all, which is fine. But you tend to have the twos, and then suddenly you fall back into ones and threes, and then it's not consistent. You see, you got to try and do. Okay, I will try, okay? I'll try, okay? You play with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. See? My voice is tenor. If my voice okay, you want to try that one again? And be careful if you want to apply the Charleston rhythm. Were you applying the Charleston just now? What do you mean? you just follow him lah. I will follow him wherever he may go. Okay. The dotted crotchet and the quaver thingy with the swing feel. You want to play that, I understand, but try to make sure it's swinging well. It doesn't fall straight. Okay, you want to try? From the solo. Let's see. Then just try to remember the builder of the space. Janganlah marah bang. The bass player like marah ni. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that, okay, accent the twos and the fours, but not to an extent. We talked about the snare just now. It's the same thing. Like when you accent, it's like, okay? That's why I say jangan marah bang. Okay, now let's try. Okay, imagine it's the second verse now. Let's go straight to the walk, to the drive, okay? Okay, another tip for you is that once in a while throw in the dive bombs. You know what are dive bombs? Dive bombs. Not dive dive bombs. You know, right? Throw in that one so that it comes as an element of surprise so that everybody will, because once you start going, that's the only way for people to know that you're heading somewhere. So that's your rule. You're doing well, my friend. That's good. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I mean for you, maybe you want to try and just lessen a bit on the octaves, the bass. Just lessen just a notch maybe, so that you get more clarity on you as the guitar player. Remember, guitar players, okay? All these effects are going to help you, but please remember that you are still that guitar player. Alright? These are all tools, or accessories, or sound. But remember, you're still that guitar player, okay? One more. I just want to introduce to everybody the role of the ABS formula. That goes for all types of music. Does anybody know what's the ABS formula? No? I know the ABS formula is for brake plug, for car brakes and all that, but this is ABS. Okay, ABS is, we call it the active passive sustain formula. I've talked about this some time back. I just want to introduce to you guys, see whether you want to grasp this idea or not. So in a band, if somebody is active, then the others must have this P and S, meaning the role of passive and sustain. We will try and demo a bit for later, okay? So meaning that in the jazz format, it's organic, meaning that everybody needs to listen to each other and try to decide on the ABS. Who's active, who's passive, and who's sustaining the whole thing. You see, in pop music, it's always structured. Like, you have the letter A's whereby the pianist will always, they call it rendam kan, like, they sustain it, and the guitar player will be having those toggles, and then the singer will be singing most of the active stuff lah. So the toggles will represent the passive. You know what I mean? So, but in jazz, you got to listen to each other lah, right? But just now, I had to choreograph the ABS. You know what I mean? Like I got to say, you hold your thoughts, okay? You sustain yourself from touching that piano. Okay? And you make sure you maintain that passiveness, and once in a while you go active lah. It's like that. So whatever music you play, R&B, have that one. I have tried this when I was doing a workshop at UPSI. They didn't believe me, They said, no, you're playing funk. Funk is supposed to be, everybody was supposed to be this one. I said, come, let's record ourselves. And we recorded, we sound like shit lah. But then when we tried, like the pianist, nice chords, like sustain, and then the bass players, very passive rhythms but solid, just like we talked about the twos and the fours. And then the drummer is slightly active, and then the melody. And then we recorded, we sounded like Parliament Funkadelic, Yeah. We didn't go to Parliament now because we are not into politics, right? Anyway, so you want to try that one, but try to have this idea incorporated, meaning that if you see him being passive, you fill in the blanks. Let's see. You want to try? This is active listening lah. That's what we call it. Try. But that's cheating. Because you were looking at each other, you cannot. I called it just now active listening, not active watching lah. Oi lah you. Okay, and then you were in your own world. Because you were like, I don't care whatever happens, I'm just going to 2 and 4, like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The only person that surprisingly is following all those things is him. Oh, why not? But okay, I mean, okay, try one more time, don't look at each other, let's see. If it doesn't work today, it will work someday, you know? Okay? Come. Okay, cool. I hope you guys learned as much as I've learned also today. So, warm round of applause, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rizal, Tony. I'd like to thank all the performers, Adrien, Ivy, Jasmine, and Ginny, and all the bands. Thank you, events crew. Thank you very much for coming. See you all.